The following is a mechanically reproduced announcement, previously recorded from a live scheduled program on 24.7 The Stream. This is not a live broadcast. All guests, callers, and hosts granted 24.7 The Stream permission to be recorded. This program may contain strong language or topics not suited for younger listeners. Parental discretion is advised. Thank you for listening to 24.7 The Stream. People are always saying, you'll never make it. Don't listen to them. You feel weak and have lost all your courage. Be brave. Be bold. Guess what? It all ends right now. Welcome to Just Rita, a show that empowers women all over the world to be the best version of themselves. No matter where you come from, that will not dictate who you will be in life. Join your host, Rita Doman, right now and learn that you can have it all because you know you are worthy of all those goodies in life and want to make your life shine. It's just in time. It's just for you. It's just that simple. It's Just Rita. Now, here is your host of the Just Rita radio show, Rita Doman, on 24.7 The Stream.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are in the world. I want to welcome you in to the Just Rita live radio show at www.247thestream.com. And to be participating in this conversation, because I know you all want to, you're going to click on the robot at www.247 blah, blah, blah. There we go. See, I'm so excited! I got Racheal Blaze in the house, and Jeff Gooden in the house, and Aggie's in the house. And oh my gosh, it's gonna be a great day today. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, good. So yeah, and we have a special guest in chat right now, which is Checo. And Checo, I am so grateful that you are here, and I'm forever grateful that I got to meet you. So I'm going to redo my intro because I'm just so excited that he's here. I got all flubbed up. Live radio, my friend. So thank you, Checo, for being here. I just met him this weekend. An amazing guy. And Checo, you've got a millionaire mind, my friend. Oh my gosh. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you in the world. I want to welcome you in to the Just Rita live radio show at www.247thestream.com. And if you want to be in chat, not if, you have to be in chat, you want to click on that robot button because that is the chat button to get you into this awesome conversation that we're having today. Keel, how are you doing? I know that Keel can't hear us because we have the microphones all in the room with us in the studio. So Keel is doing fantastic. Oh, my God. He's so excited.
With his amazing shirt. Like, it's just awesome. You got to see it.
Oh, my God. I know. It's amazing.
It's so psychedelic.
Oh, my gosh. Keel is like like top of the line dresser. You know, he is like my kid. He's around the same age as my son, but they're all like the same kind of personality, the same kind of clothes. They've got the beard going on that's like trim and all that kind of stuff. I just love it. It's amazing. So, oh my gosh.
And he's rocking the Blackhawks hat. Whoa.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I hope you all can hear me because I can't really hear myself. I love the sound of my voice. There it is. I'm telling you. Oh, my God. I do. I love the sound of my voice.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I couldn't hear me. And I was like, what is going on? I can't do the show if I can't hear me. Because what is the show all about? Just Rita. Oh, my God. And Cindy is in chat as well. Keel's in there.
Hi, Cindy.
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, Keel. I don't know
Checo's
you guys.
in there.
Oh,
oh, my gosh. It's just amazing. And Checo is like, oh, my gosh. I was at a seminar all weekend. That's why I was vacant from internet, and I couldn't respond to you guys as quickly. So I tried to do, some advertising as much as I could to let everybody know that Racheal Blaze is in the house. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. And so check out, oh my gosh, you know how when you meet people, you like lock eyes, you know each other, but you've never met each other, you know, and you're like, oh my gosh, old friend, it's been so long. That's the kind of like love we gave each other this weekend. Hugging, giving high fives, just really, really celebrating and embracing each other. It was just unbelievable. I'm telling you, I would highly recommend doing the Millionaire Mind seminar. Oh my gosh, because it is something that will completely change your life 100%. 100%. Seriously. So that was my weekend. I am fantastic and fabulous and worthy of having you wonderful people here in the studio with me today. So I'm really excited about it. I have been thinking about you guys all weekend as well. I've been thinking about how I want the show to go. I have been thinking about how can we get the word out on lupus. And so this is how we're going to do it. Awesome. So didn't I see something on Facebook as I was able to scan a little bit about there's something coming up in May or something?
Yes, May 1st. May 1st would be the lupusofamerica.org Lupus Run. So I'm asking all my Chicago peeps, including my MMA peeps, to come out and join me. Okay. It's a 5K walk run. I don't know.
That'll get us ready for the color run in July.
Exactly.
Oh my God. I got to start exercising and working out. I got to like build myself up. I can't look, down there if I'm like, oh my God.
I know. I'm like, what am I getting myself into? But
you know what though? It's all divine timing.
Yep. Absolutely.
This is what we're supposed to be doing. And we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today. So how much is it to do it? And how do you get signed up?
I already started a team.
Oh, okay. See, you didn't clear any of this with me prior to setting it all up. So how are we going to do this? Like, where do we go? Like, how do we do this?
I think it's going to be, I have to look at my email.
Okay.
Look,
all right.
Part of lupus is you sometimes have a mental fog. So let me look at my email real quick. But I do have tickets for actually, I believe it's, what is it next? Oh, no, May 1st. No, what? Oh, my God, I need to bring my tickets.
What is it?
There's a kickoff party the 16th.
Yes.
The 16th of what?
Next month.
Wait, let me
March?
see here.
I think so.
March.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me take a look here.
And so this is Jeff Gooden. So say hello, Jeff Gooden.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, my God, you're hilarious. And so
Jeff with his purple beard.
Yes, I know. I saw that. Oh my gosh. So everybody's wondering like what is going on in the studio because Rita's fired up. And so I've got to hone myself back in because I'm so excited. But what is it? Racheal Blaze. So Racheal Blaze is in the house and Racheal Blaze is amazing. We're very good friends and we've been friends for a while. We too are people who like met a few years ago and you had me at hello. You know what I mean?
She has that effect, yes.
Yes, you had me at hello. I loved her high heels and I loved her red hair. I was like, what? That was like something that I was like, oh my God, I got to know this girl because that's me. You know what I mean?
I love
like
it.
The bold and the beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like we
definitely.
like attracts like. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we've been really good friends ever since then, and what I think is absolutely awesome. But what's so amazing about you is here it is that you're a personality. You know, you have this rockin' great bod, great face. You're really well put together. You are helping children who are being bullied, which I think is absolutely amazing. This is something that is so needed in our civilization. It's not even a community. It's just literally civilization because there's so much evil that goes on sometimes in the world and it plagues people. And when people are bullied, it can get physical. It can be mental. It's just terrible. And it leaves very strong marks on people. Sometimes people can never get over it. And sometimes it'll, ruin their life for a spell until they can figure it out. But I think it's amazing what you do with the kids, with the bullying. And then also the whole thing with saving the pit bulls. I think that it's another organization that you're doing, which, you're a giver. You give a lot. You have a lot that you're doing. And there's something else that I'm forgetting. You're a spokesperson for MMA, helping them.
Yep.
Am I forgetting something? I feel like there's something I'm missing.
No, is she forgetting something, Jeff?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
You know what? I'm just that good. I know. I'm just dotting my I's and crossing my T's. But yeah, I mean, and that's absolutely amazing. And now here's the thing, and this is the thing that I think is absolutely amazing. And this is why I want to talk about, your situation is I know that now you're struggling. You've been diagnosed with lupus. And so everything is shifting and changing. And I've done a little bit of research on lupus, not a lot. I don't know a lot. I just know enough I get it. You know what I'm saying? And, one of the things about lupus is, like with your skin, that kind of stuff that it can affect, which has landed on your face, which is your moneymaker, has been your moneymaker.
Yes.
And so that is like a big bully.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's something where, in this conversation of teaching people what lupus is, teaching people how to be around people with lupus, what it's like. Also, what is it like to, have this kind of a personality where you're spending, most of your life has been spent, being a personality, somebody, where looks makes a huge difference. And now that you're transitioning into this part of your life and how you're moving forward with that, that's a big deal. And I think that's going to be something where you are going to help a lot of women, men who rely on their looks and think that their looks are everything. And when this happens, you're like, oh my God, now what? Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm definitely relating to what you said, Rita, because I'm still hosting meetings. I held my first meeting with Beat Juice, so they're helping me out and getting myself back to normal and healthy. They told me that I need to straight juice fruits and vegetables and eat raw, organic, cut all the bad stuff out of my diet, which is a little difficult. But, I mean, literally, since I've had this flare-up for the last 5 days, I haven't really had an appetite to eat. And then they prescribed me a new medication to take because the pain throughout the day is pretty bad. Mm-hmm. So in order for me to be able to function, they prescribed me something else. Well, I think that's making me a bit nauseous, but...
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. The list goes on. I've become a pharmacy now.
Oh, my gosh. No!
I've got it. You want it, I got it. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what, though? And here's the thing. Lupus, I think, where did I read it? Okay, I got to get my notes together. I got to put my glasses to the end of my nose. So, oh my God, I can't wait till Friday. You know what's happening on Friday?
No.
I'm going to get...
You're dyeing your hair purple.
No, no, I'm not that awesome. You know what? I thought about it because I saw your post about changing, dyeing your hair purple or your beard purple. Mm-hmm. No.
Even a streak.
No, I can't do it. I you know what?
Wait, how about him in there? He could dye his beard purple.
I love you guys, but Keel will do it. But you know what, though? I will support in other ways. I just won't do my hair.
Well, that's what I was saying. I told Jeff that I really want on May 1st, when we actually have the run, if it's possible, those who can't participate, if they could hold a sign supporting Lupus, Racheal Blaze, and all the Lupus warriors, that would be great.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
And take a picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do it for everything else. Why not do it for this? It just would mean a lot for me.
Yeah.
Obviously for support. I mean, it is a big deal to do this run. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the whole entire thing.
It's not even like running. It's really about, and Cindy's awesome because she's got stuff on here, how lupus affects and chat. So it's amazing to be in chat for sure.
They actually have the launch party. It's March 16th in Chicago. It's at Moe's Katina River North. And that is hosted and funded by Lupus Foundation of America. That includes a drink, some appetizers, and you'll be able to meet everybody from Lupus Foundation of America. And I'm actually pretty excited because...
How much is it?
It costs nothing. You just print out the tickets. I have extra tickets.
Get out of here. Well, how do I get involved?
Well, I would love to have you there.
I would totally be there.
I brought tickets with me. So
I'd be
absolutely.
Like, whoop. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I would totally do it.
Would he do it?
Keel, would you participate? Keel says yes.
I got extra tickets.
Keel says yes. He would totally do it. I would totally do it.
That would be awesome.
I'll wear something purple.
Yeah.
I just won't dye my hair purple.
That's okay.
You
can wear something purple. I would appreciate that.
I would totally wear. I would, you know what? I would wear purple, sparkly something. All head to toe purple. I totally would do it.
Love it.
I would even find a purple gym shoe or something.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Isn't it weird?
Purple Converse?
Yeah, right? My hair is so funny. I'm like, it's not even like I need to get it dyed for sure because I've got a whole family of gray growing in. And I was at a hotel this weekend and the bathroom was phenomenal. The lighting was fantastic. However, it shared with me all this wonderful knowledge that I have growing out of my head. And I'm like, oh my God, Rita, you got to call Kelsey to get your hair done.
Well, actually, anything goes nowadays.
Oh my gosh. My hair is my signature. And, I'm getting my glasses this weekend. So not this weekend. I'm going to actually get my eye exam. And I'm actually going to, since I've been putting it off for 10 years, get bifocals.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
I bet you they make sexy ones, Rita.
Oh, I've got a pair of Oakley frames that my son found for me. He's like, Mom, I think this would look cool for you. So I purchased them for like $87 on eBay.
Let's rock it.
Whoop, whoop. Yep. And so I took him to the doctor last week when I scheduled my appointment. I'm like, yeah, can you do something with these? Oh, yeah. These look pretty new. I'm like, they are new. So I can't wait. They're going to be like the new design. So it's not even going to look like this anymore. But they're black on the outside, white on the inside. So I'll be shining bright. Honestly.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing. So here's the thing. This is the conversation, which we're going to be talking about lupus. And lupus is a complicated disease. Whether it has been suggested that you may have lupus or not, it's hard to diagnose.
Absolutely. 6 years later, and I finally get diagnosed. And I have the specified lupus, which is lupus SLE, because there's different forms of lupus.
Yes.
SLE tends to attack the organs, other things.
Your face,
hair loss.
your hair, your life.
Yeah.
You know what, though? Here it is. There's so many people who actually have lupus and are living a normal life. I actually saw a video today on a woman who has the lupus that, yes, does attack your organs.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, she could not walk. And so she started just taking her medicine, having a positive attitude, and she literally started swimming. And now she's able to walk and she's living a normal life and she hasn't had an outbreak for quite some time. And I thought that was like really refreshing. I was like, oh my gosh, because I've been reading a lot of stuff about lupus and it's really good to have like a positive spin as well and show people, even for yourself, supporting your loved ones and your friends, because that's why you're here, Jeff, because you're supporting Racheal. And, Racheal's daughter, everybody saw.
Made a YouTube video.
She did a video. So, and I talked about this last week too, I think, in the last couple of weeks, because I've been letting people know that you guys are going to be on, where she had the music background and she wrote how she felt about your suffering and she was crying and she was doing card by card by card.
It was definitely very emotional.
Very emotional. And how old is she?
She's 12.
12. That's what I thought. And for her to have the fear of her mom dying from this disease is gut-wrenching. It's heartbreaking. And that's why it's something that needs to be out there, because I've known people in my past who've had lupus and they've been managing it. They have their outbreaks and, the things that they suffer with. But a lot of times as you're suffering, everybody's trying to be strong for everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? But nobody's really able to really deal with it because they're so busy hiding. And this is what I want to bring out, so that we can share what your struggles are. We can share what your struggles are without putting the burden on each other. And just to realize that if we can support each other in all of this, it helps for the patient to get better and be able to live a normal life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. They've put me on the medication for the lupus. And then obviously they diagnosed me with fibromyalgia. So I'm taking that medication. I don't like it too well, but
yeah, I don't blame you. I was on
don't like it.
Because I have a mild case of fibromyalgia. However, they put me on I think it was Lyrica or something. Well, I'm crazy and loopy as it is. I don't really need anything extra to keep me going along, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. But I have found for myself getting off of sugar, huge. Now, I had gone on vacation a few weeks ago. I started, drinking some alcohol. Of course, I've been drinking alcohol over the holiday season. So now I'm back to on the stopping part of it. But eating like the sugar and ice cream and that kind of stuff again, it's my skin hurted where I couldn't even shave my legs. And it's like, oh my God, Rita, why do you do this to yourself? And so I'm getting off the sugar again, eating whole and clean again. And now the pain is going away. So that's one of the things that you really just need to cut out, maybe is the sugar for sure.
Definitely from Beat Juice. They're world renowned. They're originally in UK.
So it's Beat, Beet,
It. And it's
juice.
It's pure beet juice, and I am not kidding. It's like very earthy, and I actually like it. And obviously, it gives you. I mean, it's good for athletes too, but primarily, he reached out to me when he found out I had lupus, and Jeff was like, "I'll come out and meet with you." So we met a couple days ago, and I said, "You have to pardon the way I look. I have a really bad flare right now."
Okay, so I'm going to stop you right there. Okay, so this is what we're going to do this whole time because I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You know what I mean?
Here it comes.
You're going through something here. Do you know what I'm saying? Quit apologizing for what your outer appearance looks like. Nobody cares.
But it's like,
no.
Well,
don't even.
Well,
Just
Rita,
let
a
me
lot
talk
of
for a
people
second.
do care.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me just interject a little bit, okay? Here's the thing. The people who care, they don't matter. Let me repeat that one more time in case you didn't get it. The people who care what you look like don't matter. So what you're going through is not their struggle. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about what other people care about. Don't worry about that stuff. It's so funny too, because lately my skin has not been feeling good only because I've been doing what I've been doing. And I've had some zits. I've had some breakouts. I've had some raw skin pop out of my face. And it's like, you know what? I'm beautiful just the way I look. Who cares? And I'll tell you, I had a lot of people coming up to me this week and say, my God, you are fantastic and you're beautiful. I'm like, I know.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, thank you. Because here it is. This is what we're all about. And this is the thing. This is how you're going to help other people. So when you quit caring about what the Joneses think about your face, because they don't know you and they don't know what's deep down inside you. They don't know how gorgeous and beautiful you are on the inside, which matters. You know what I'm saying? Your outside is temporarily under construction.
Yeah.
I know. Do you see why they call this Just Rita show? Because there's like brilliance in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm under construction.
Honestly, as a man, Jeff, okay, what would you say to that conversation that she just had?
Well, you know what? I told her a few days ago she had a complaint about her looks, and I'm like, you look just fine to me. I don't care.
Right.
You know? I met her, 4 years ago?
Blaze kids.
The looks never mattered. She's a great person.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. I met a man this weekend. Not a man this weekend for me. I'm married, but I met a man this weekend. And, I didn't look, I didn't judge, I didn't care. I saw he had sores on him and stuff, and he had teeth missing and kind of like covered up. Or, you know what I mean? He's there. We're all there for the same reason. It doesn't matter what the looks look like, right?
Right.
And so I noticed him. It was like not a big deal. And at the end of our seminar, he was brought up on stage. He was given a beautiful gift, and he shared with us what had happened. And what happened to him was he was jumped from I think he's from the south side, a really rough part of Chicago. I'm not sure exactly where, but all I heard was Chicago, rough side. And he literally had teeth knocked out. He had a bruised eye, red eye, sores all over him. And it amazes me, he was there the whole entire weekend when he was hurt right before. And I immediately thought about you at that time because I was like, oh my God, you're still doing stuff. You're still going and doing and being, even though you've got this stuff going on in your life. And it was just amazing to me to watch this man cry in front of I don't know, 200 people and be so grateful, even though he had just gone through a traumatic experience. Can you imagine getting your life beaten out of you almost? And then here you show up for a seminar because you're trying to change your life. So you're not stuck in the same crap. Wow. Monumental. Like nobody cares. Did you get the lesson?
I got the lesson.
Oh my God, good. I had to drive it home because let me tell you, you are beautiful inside and out. And I'll tell you this. People who are beautiful on the inside are automatically beautiful on the outside. It doesn't matter what's on the outside. You're absolutely gorgeous because of your insides. You can be the most beautiful person on the outside and a real asshole on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You can be the nastiest, meanest, stuck up, I don't know, judgmental. And it doesn't matter what the outside looks like. All that ugliness on the inside comes pouring out. And nobody cares. Nobody wants to be around somebody like that. And it doesn't matter. And when you share with people, this is what I'm going through, then that's how people then will respond in return. It's a gift you give people to let them know, hey, look, this is what's happening. For me, when I went through cancer, skin cancer last summer, my whole chest was one big, giant, ugly, open sore. It was disgusting. And people kept looking at it. And so what I did was, oh my God, don't even worry about that. That's just a little skin cancer from being in the sun too long and abusing the tanning beds. It's all good. It's all going away. It's good. And let me tell you, I took care of it. And you can't even tell. I've got a little bit of scarring. You can't even tell. So it doesn't matter. And I'll tell you, I wore all kinds of stuff because I had to keep it all exposed. I had to let the air at it so that it can heal and get better. So people then had to look at it, and I sell my products with It Works, and I'm always doing events. You know what I mean? I had to show that. I had to let it be out there and let people know, look, this is what's going on right now. Yes, you can look at it, and I'll share with you. I have no problem. And people are like, oh, my God. I'm like, I'm not telling you what to do with the tanning. Everybody needs to be brown. But be responsible. Don't do what I did.
I'll choose the skin lotions.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. That's all I'm saying. It's like, don't let what other people think dictate how you're going to be. Quit apologizing. The more you apologize, the more you're going to have breakouts, the more it's going to be affecting you. Yeah?
I didn't think of it that way.
Oh, my God. That's why I always tell you got to call me.
You're also empowering all the haters, too, at that point.
Well, what's going on about that? I've saw a couple of your email or Facebook messages, and I try not to get too involved because I don't want to jump in the puddle. But what is it? What's going on? What does that mean? Who are these haters?
I've had some of her stalkers come after me, tell me she's no good just because, they're jealous. I've had people, because I help her so much, they think I, like her more than my girlfriend. And I don't. I mean, we're just really good friends.
Talking to the microphone, everybody needs to hear your voice.
We're really good friends, Yeah. And, I mean...
So people are contacting you and they're trying to say what? Horrible things about Racheal?
Well, because they... you got people telling you you're mean because you don't help, and then when you do, they, get jealous because you're such good friends, and, I think they just feel they need to intervene and try to, because they don't have it.
Yeah.
So...
one of the things that I think about with that kind of stuff is that
it's high school. It's so
it's more than high school. It's actually more than that, and I'm going to tell you why. You have Racheal's attention, yes? Mm-hmm. You're all three are good friends, yes?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do they have Racheal's attention?
Nope.
Do they want Racheal's attention?
My guess is probably they do.
Yes, they do. And so that's the thing. That's something where they're coming through you to get to her in some way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. And so negative energy is good energy, right?
Right.
If they're they don't care whether they say something good or bad. They're going to try to get to her either way. And that's what they're doing. So with stuff like that, just ignore it. Don't even put it out there. Because the more you put it out there, the more you're giving them the attention that they require.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need to do that. Close that damn door. Say, you know what? Go find someone else. You don't even have to respond and look at the message. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to do that from now on.
Oh my God, Jeff, you're an amazing person. I follow you on Facebook. I really enjoy talking to you when we're IMing each other.
Thank you.
And I think you're amazing. And so I couldn't even imagine when I saw that come through. I was like, I don't see it. Who's saying stuff? Like, what's going on? So
and Jeff's been awesome. Jeff and Aggie came and visit me in the hospital all, flamed up and red and rashed everywhere and blood on my sheets. I'm not going to lie because I scratched, but
sure.
Saw me at my worst moment and even held my hand when the pain was excruciating. So, I 4:30 in the morning, you're talking about nurses round the clock taking your blood. It's just crazy, but
oh my gosh.
Yeah, the pain was intense. And I think that's why he's here, because he's able to tell the story,
I know why
too.
he's here.
Mm-hmm.
We already had a conversation.
You
think this is your idea?
No,
it's not. You're right.
It's not my idea.
No, I know it's not. We've already had a conversation.
Oh,
we already knew what we were doing.
You didn't even tell me, Jeff.
No.
Surprise.
Exactly. We already knew what we were doing. Because here's the thing. We know that you are taking on this burden, of lupus, because we don't want to define ourselves as lupus, but you're dealing with lupus. But we want you to know that there are so many, because you and I have had conversations, you feel like you're alone. Nobody loves you. Nobody cares. Nobody understands. But that's the I'm in pain, despair. That's the shock. That's all that talking, right?
Yeah.
And
pretty
so
much.
We wanted to share with you, look, you are not alone. And so you have friends, you have family who love you, and we're all suffering with you, but yet we're going to support you in a positive way so that you can get through your times of need positively, successfully, quickly, so that you can keep doing the great things that you're doing in life.
I just wanted to tell you, and I think I told Jeff and Aggie, but I am going to my very first lupus support group here in Naperville. It's tomorrow night from 6 to 8. Anyone's welcome. It doesn't matter if you have lupus or not, but it's definitely an education source for those who don't have it. And I'm actually pretty excited about it. I've already connected with the group leader, and she's basically told me the medications are great, but what are they doing for your flare-ups? And I said, well, what do you mean? I don't need any more medication.
Right.
And she's like, no, you need medication, because I've had a flare-up. And I've literally contacted the rheumatologist that I picked that I really, really like, which is at University of Chicago. I have contacted her almost every day. I have not gotten a call back. I even cried on her cell phone and left a message because I was in so much pain.
Yeah.
She still hasn't called me back. So I contacted the first rheumatologist that I really didn't particularly care for, and she responded immediately. And she's like, Rachel, we're going to put you on prednisone, 40 milligrams a day for 2 weeks, and then we're going to taper it down for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And hopefully by that time, the flare-up will be gone. It's part of a lupus treatment. And unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of prednisone. I don't think anybody is at this point.
No.
But unfortunately, it's part of treatment for the flare-ups. It's the only thing that works.
Well, here's the thing with prednisone.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
I have dealt with asthma my entire life since I was born, more or less. And I have been on steroids on and off majority of my life. So I know how I react. I know how I respond. I warn everybody when I'm on it that I will not be speaking because I cannot be responsible for anything that comes out of my mouth and lands on you. Mm-hmm. So I really will keep to myself because I am like crazy when I'm on it. But it has its place. And if you have to be on it, you have to be on it. And I was just on it again a couple of weeks ago because I was on a trip and I got sick because I overdid it. Mm-hmm. My body broke down and there it went. It is what it is. I packed on a whole bunch of pounds right away because that's what I do. Yep. And so I just buy cute little stretchy stockings and I bought oversized sweaters. I
Leggings
found some
work
cute
wonders.
little skirts and I look like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I look cute. So it's like, who cares?
I will admit, I mean, from my cute little small frame at that, 6 years ago at 120 pounds, I'm embracing the curvaceous of myself.
Well, you know what? I've had many conversations.
Yes.
Right, Keel? That we don't like real skinny, there's nothing to bump up to. You want a little cushion for the pushing, right?
You
want a little something, something.
I think it was funny that the other day somebody had said something. They're like, Racheal? I'm like, yeah, it's me. And they said, oh my God, you have a big butt. And I'm like, what?
Oh my God, Rita's got a big old butt. And there's a song about me too.
Thanks.
I'm flattered.
I
know. I am
Would you
so
believe that
famous.
song came on our way over?
Oh, that's
What song?
funny.
That Sir Mix-a-Lot song. It's how we started
I like
our day
big
off.
butts and I cannot lie.
Oh my God, let's break it down and shake it up.
I know, right?
I know, right?
Get your twerk on. No.
I have no idea how to twerk.
I don't
Are
know
you
how to
kidding
twerk
me?
either. I know
I
how to-
would totally pediddle myself twerking. I would be like, oh my God, I'm peeing and I'm supposed to be shaking my ass.
Right.
And I'm not. I'm creating a puddle.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
It's so funny, but I do have the information
Of what?
for May 1st.
Okay, for May 1st. All right, so this is the Lupus.
Foundationofamerica.org. I'm going to tell those in the audience, those who really want to know about lupus, there's only a few sites that are really trusted.
Oh my God, Cindy's amazing. She's already got it up there. But go ahead and say it
good,
again
Cindy.
for the people who are not in chat.
For those who are not in chat, there are 3 main websites that are really reliable and very good on the information on lupus. Everything else is pretty much scary crap and you don't want to pay
lupus
attention.
is an autoimmune disease.
Yes, it is.
So it's like your body attacking itself.
Pretty much. And so lupusofamerica.org is a good source. Lupus Reality is a good source. Mayo Clinic is excellent for lupus information, treatments, and things like that. I was even thinking about taking the trip to Mayo Clinic if I did not get something resolved.
Well, that might be something that you might want to do anyway, is to go to the Mayo Clinic because they can really help. And I've known a lot of people who have gone to Mayo Clinic and have gotten tremendous results, not just with lupus, but with other things as well. And they get you the answers right away because they're just focused on you.
They do, from what I understand, a friend of mine did it because she had fibromyalgia, lupus SLE. They basically thought she had HIV, but she did not have HIV, but that's how low her T cell count was. And they said, well, she's got a whole bunch of other things, like a list of things. But she didn't know all that until she went to the Mayo Clinic. She thought she just had fibromyalgia and this and that. And then it turned out she spent a week at Mayo Clinic. She said the easiest way to get in is to go through the emergency room. Otherwise, your doctor has to keep writing letters in order for you to get a number to get in there. So everything's underground. Doctors are underground. Restaurants are underground. The hotel is underground.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, she's like, even if you don't go, it's really kind of a cool place to go visit. But
Wow.
yeah, it's just pretty, it's interesting to learn from other people who've gone through the same thing. Like Andrea she texted me this morning, who is the group leader of the lupus group that I'm participating in tomorrow. She basically said, Racheal, it's been 5 days. You need to get on prednisone. Even if you have to go to the emergency room, you really should be evaluated. Because they can do a SED rate, which tells you how much inflammation you have in your body.
Well, the picture that you shared with me just a couple of days ago I think I texted you. Or texting.
I texted to you. I was crying.
You don't even look like that. Like, I was like, what the hell? Is she really sending me the right pictures? Because you don't look like that at all. I'm like, what is going on? But that's what lupus is. It goes in and out, in and out.
In and out. And what the doctors say is that sometimes lupus will disguise itself. Sometimes it will be under the surface and you don't even know it. And it takes some time. My ANA test is 320, but full blown, like I'm in the beginning. So full blown is going to be, your counts are going to be over 1,000. So that's the point where now we've got to start making sure that your organs are correct, okay. Yeah. They're not being affected. There's more tests and things you have to do. I'm taking Plaquenil. I can't tell because my body's always in pain. And unfortunately, the gabapentin and the Plaquenil takes 2 to 3 months.
I don't even know what that is or what that's for. So what is that?
Really? Well, I can tell you the Plaquenil is like They basically use it. The gabapentin is an anti-seizure medication. And let me tell you, I skipped one day and I thought, I had the worst pain in my head. The side effects. And from what I understand, that is not the type of medication you just stop. You have to continuously take it. And when you're ready to get off it, you have to be weaned off it because the side effects it's just ridiculous. And then the Plaquenil, they say that that's the safest drug for lupus, SLE. My rheumatologist basically would say, I would take that for the rest of my life. That's how safe it is.
Wow.
So,
oh my God.
But I can't really tell because it usually takes about 3 months to really kick in for your body to really see.
And adjust and get balanced.
Exactly. And so they prescribed me just recently the methotrexate, which is a chemo drug. It's 4 pills that I'm going to take once a week. The highest dose is 8 pills a week. I'm on 4. So they started me with the mid-range. If it doesn't work, then they up the dosage.
Wow.
This is an autoimmune suppressant, so it will lower my immune system because my immune system is overactive. And they're hoping that the methotrexate will take care of the rash because my rash, I'm going to be real honest, is really out of control. So, I'm going to show you, Rita, so that you can see, and I'm not getting naked. Don't worry, guys.
But it's okay if you do.
I'm gonna take off my jacket so that you guys can actually. Your reaction is gonna be priceless. So I'm just gonna show you what I've been dealing with for the last 5 days. It's embarrassed to say, but yes, I do wake up and my sheets are bloody. I have no control.
Well, first of all, again, and I can see it already. Again, quit apologizing. I totally get it.
These are both my arms. This is pretty mild, but last night it was really red. I get these white bumps that turn into they're hives. And then eventually they turn into these sores that turn into holes, almost craters into my skin. I have them on my belly. And every time I take a shower, I'm not going to lie, I cry, I wail. My next door neighbor can hear me. My daughter's like, oh my God, are you okay? And I have to be in there. I could take a cold shower. I could take a hot shower. It doesn't matter what the temperature of the water is. It's just the water alone that hurts. And it burns. But I have to be clean. I'm not a dirty person.
Sure.
But I tell you what, every time I want to take a shower, I dread it. I dread washing my hair because more and more hair comes out. I don't know. My hair is kind of receding here. And then, I'm Irish, so I usually have pretty thick hair. My hair is actually thinning.
I saw some gray.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Rita. Well, they told me that I cannot color my hair right now because my hair is fragile.
Yeah.
So what I did, because I can't stand, right now my scalp is so itchy, it's tender. The hair follicles to even just touch my hair, it hurts. So I went yesterday to Fruitful Yield and I spent $15 on some tea tree shampoo because tea tree will numb that itchy feeling and clean the scalp. So I'm hoping that works.
Yeah.
I went and picked up a hair, skin, and nail vitamin so that my hair will grow back. Oh my God,
you picked up a hair, skin, and nail vitamin. You sit across from me.
I know, and I just thought about that. I'm so sorry. I was like, wait.
Oh my God. And you admitted it on live air.
Well, hey.
It's okay. Hey. I forgive you.
Wait. Fruitful Yield said if it doesn't work, I can always return it.
I believe you.
So that...
Right, checkout, we believe her.
I know. So, Rita, I might have to... In fact... I was going to ask you about it because I think I remember seeing it, but I don't remember.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that
please
later.
Please don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me.
I'm just harassing you. That's what I do.
Okay, that's okay. You can harass me.
Oh my God. So you know what? We're going to here's the thing. I've got 2 inspirations that we're going to do. Maybe we'll do one first, okay? And actually we'll do this one that's easier first. So... You repeat it 10 times. Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful.
Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful.
Okay, that's awesome. but I didn't feel the energy, or did I feel it being driven in? I felt like you were like being funny to hide yourself so you don't have to drive it in.
I'm not being funny.
Here's the thing. Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful. I want you to do that 10 times. And I want you to say it, and I want you to say it, Jeff and Aggie.
Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful.
Wait, you're going to
Come on, Jeff.
Wait. Okay, hold on.
Don't move my monster. I need my monster.
All right. Here we go. It's really easy.
Ready?
All you got to say it a couple of times. Ready?
Let's try this.
Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful. How about that? You like that energy? Woo!
Say it louder.
Okay.
Don't clap for that, because that sucked. That sucked. Mean it. Like, today, I am truly happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful. Like, literally encompass that inside your body. Even though what you're going through, change that mindset. The outside, the inner pain, change it with your mind, even though you're going through it, because you can't change that, but you can change and make it a little bit easier. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? I feel me.
I feel you, girl.
Okay. Go ahead. Say both of you like you mean it.
Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful.
Yes. You want to know why you keep skipping around the alive part? You know why you stumble?
I am totally not skipping around.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Do you know why you skip around the alive part?
I don't know why.
Because you are struggling. You are struggling with your inner demon that's going on right now called lupus. That's why. So right now it's very difficult for you to even say, I want to be alive. That's why this is so important. This popped up not by accident on my Facebook page when I was getting ready and preparing for the show today. And I was like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Because you're going to realize once you start changing that mindset, it doesn't matter what you're really going through. If you change your mindset, you can get through it a little bit easier. You might still be feeling the pain, but you can get through it a little bit easier because you can say this to yourself. All right. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do it again. No laughing. I'm serious. Go ahead.
Today,
I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful.
Again, that sucked. So one more time.
Oh, my God,
say
you
it.
guys.
Oh, my God. Didn't I already demonstrate it? This is what I did. I said, today
I am happy to be alive,
and I am truly grateful. Today I am happy to be alive. I am truly grateful.
Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful.
One more time.
Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful.
Oh, my God. Racheal, we got a lot of work to do. We're going to do this more often throughout the show. Okay, here's another one. Maybe this will resonate with you, right? Oh, my gosh, because we're going to commercial at 1 o'clock. So, oh, my gosh.
Rita,
okay,
I love you.
So here's another one, right? Affirmation to yourself. I give thanks that I now create vibrant health within my mind and body every day. I give thanks that I now create vibrant health with my mind and my body every day. You get it? Mm-hmm. Like, you've got to feel it, believe it, see it. This is something I went through this weekend. Let me tell you, I am on fire, and I'm telling you, I've got all the prisoners locked up in my little room here. We're getting out of our puddle. I'm ready to go. I am like fired up. And I'm telling you, I love you that much to be open and honest with you and say, look, I get it. And we are letting the world know about lupus and the things that's going on and how it affects family members and loved ones. But here it is. You have got to change your mindset. Your loved ones have to change their mindset. Nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's dying here. Not on our watch, right? So what are we going to do to get better? We can't change the fact that you have lupus, but we can certainly change the way you are dealing with it and perceiving it and living it. Get what I'm saying?
I completely understand what you're saying, Rita. But there's some days, and I would be a liar if I wasn't honest.
No, and that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. I get it. I get it. However, when you start doing this and you believe in your mind, in your head, even though you're in the worst pain ever and you have to get up and, I don't know, help your daughter or help bake cookies or get in the shower or go to work or do whatever, you know what I mean? You can get up and you could be like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And every bit of that pain does not stop you because your mindset is, you are not winning. I'm winning. I'm a winner. And when you repeat these things to yourself or whatever resonates with you, then you are going to be stronger and stronger and stronger, and your body has no choice other than to get better. It's all in our mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, for sure. Jeff gets it. I don't know why you don't get it.
I get it. I get
my
it.
gosh.
Today is just a really rough day.
Keel, you get it, right? David gets it, right? Oh, my God, everybody gets it. Aggie gets it. And for Shirley, I get it. But you know what? Here's the thing. We love you, and we know you're going through it. We're not experiencing your pain. However, we are there with you, and we want to see you get better. So, but you have to get better with your mind as well as your body. And so the mind, once you start changing the mind, the body will follow. Am I not brilliant or what?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, Cindy, am I not brilliant? I know I am.
Can
Checo.
you share what you just shared with me in the car about your vision?
Yeah, share with me.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
fine.
She's been telling me she's been seeing visions of her memorial for herself and everything. And, you know, I thought about it and I said, have you ever thought maybe that's the death of your old self?
Oh! Jeff gets it. Jeff gets it. Whoop, whoop. Jeff gets it. Jeff gets it. Oh my God, Jeff. You are amazing. You get it.
So,
oh my God. I told her that.
well, it's a funny thing. She's had a couple of visions, and for some reason I had the same ones not too long afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God.
obviously,
Exactly. And we had this conversation a few months ago. Mm-hmm. I think it was in December. Mm-hmm. And I said, you are saying goodbye to the old Racheal Blaze. You no longer need to use your body to get ahead and do that. You are doing something better. And so your body is transitioning into another journey. You are transitioning that journey that was that personality, you know, with the MMA and doing all that. And you were the, you know, the redheaded bombshell. Of course. You can only be that for so long. We're getting older. We're in our 40s. My God.
Shh, don't tell
No,
anybody.
everybody doesn't care because you want to know why we look fantastic. However, it's time to move on. So that part of your life, you've completed that journey. Now we're transitioning to something new, something better. And Jeff, my gosh, thank you so much for sharing that with her.
Oh, you're welcome.
I hope you had a 2x4 with you when you did it. Did you?
oh no,
Because you needed it. Oh my gosh.
I got
Because
a-
that's the thing.
I got a size 13 foot. I can give her a swift kick
No,
if
I-
you like.
Oh
afford
my
that.
God! I would pay you to
Not-
see that.
no, not
I
today,
would
not
pay you
today.
to see that.
Wait
Kick
till I
her-
don't have.
Kick her right in the arse.
Okay.
Right in the arse. No, but that's so true. And here's the thing. And this is the thing. I also learned about friends and best friends. Friends will say whatever you want to hear. Best friends will tell you what you need to hear. Let me repeat that, so that you we drill it home. Friends will tell you what you want to hear, but best friends will tell you what you need to hear. And a lot of times when we are going through this tremendous suffering, physically, you feel it in every fiber and every cell of your body. We tend to feel sorry for ourselves. We call that a mud puddle. And then we slop around in it and play in it and do all, get it all over. Trust me, and I'm telling you this because I've done it myself many times. Honest to God, I have gone through so much stuff in my lifetime. I've slopped around. I got in every crevice, made sure it was in every cell, every hair follicle, belly button, everywhere I could stick mud in my crappy life, that's what I did. But when I got out of the crappy life and I got out of the mud puddle and started brushing all that stuff off and being done with it, it's like, oh my God, a whole world opens up. Like, oh my God, I am brilliant. Oh my God, I am nice. Everybody does like me. You really, really like me. You know what I mean?
I don't like you. I love you.
They love me. They really do. But that's the biggest thing. That's the thing where you're just like, oh my God. And sometimes you're not going to like what you're hearing. Like you didn't like that. You got a little offended because we don't experience your pain on a daily basis. But here's the thing.
You know, Rita, I'm such a strong person, but this 5 days has been the worst.
And you can't be strong all the
ever.
time. Can you be strong all the time?
It's okay to be weak sometimes.
Right. Can you be strong all the time? You're a strapping lad. Can you be strong all the time?
You know what? No.
Can you lift up every dresser, every big framed bed?
Oh,
Can
no.
you lift up all the big boulders?
Absolutely
Do you need
not.
help sometimes lifting stuff?
You know what? I actually made that decision last week or the week before. I just can't do it all for everybody.
Right. But like in life, you can't do it all by yourself. And guess what? Miss Rita just learned that much recently. Okay?
As did I.
So here's the thing. You can't be a loner. You can't be a secret servant to yourself. You can't carry burdens alone.
But see, you know what, Rita? Let me explain my type of
Oh,
personality.
I'll hear your excuse.
Shut your mouth, Rita. No, I'm just kidding. But
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
no, I will explain.
All ears.
I will explain. Look, I am used to doing things myself.
Oh my God, I don't know anything about that.
I know, but I'm not used to asking people for help.
And I don't know anything about that either.
But I'm the one who wants to help other people.
I certainly don't know of anything about that either. I've never experienced any of those three things. Oh my God. Get over yourself.
No.
You help people from here, let me tell you. And you know I've told you you've helped us a lot. So.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So that's the thing. But here, this is like self-preservation, honestly. And this is stuff, and this is why I can talk to you like this, because I've been there, done it. I'm walking the walk. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when I'm constantly doing for everybody else, my year last year of being unhealthy and sick, well, I've been unhealthy for a very long time. It took a year to get me to where I'm at today. You wouldn't even know that I was sick. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't really leave the house. I'm dealing with multiple things. But I had to open my trap and actually ask for help. I couldn't do it anymore. I had to ask for things to be done for me, which was extremely difficult because I grew up never, ever, ever, and I mean ever, wanting to owe anyone. And I certainly didn't want to ask a man to do anything for me because I am she-woman and I can do it myself. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. Like that's what we're here for. We're here to learn that stuff. Like, we are all in it together. We are all connected. And guess what? If you don't let Jeff help you, you are stealing from Jeff. How do you like that?
Oh my God, that sounds just like my friend yesterday who took me out and said, Racheal, I want to perk you up a little bit today. Let me take you out. And I'm like, no, you don't have to do that because you're doing it every week and you don't need to do that. And he's like, well, Racheal, I make $80,000 a year and I really don't give a shit. So let's go have fun. And I'm like, but I don't want you to spend anything on me every week. You know, it's okay.
No,
just send me a card.
You know what? I just want to stay here and I just want to suffer by myself. Oh, no.
That's not true, Rita.
I'll stay here. Don't you worry about me. I'm going to stay on the couch. I got my blankie. I got a good TV show going. I've got my cocoa. And
I don't drink
gonna
cocoa.
have fun. It doesn't matter. You're interrupting my story. Please, don't help me. I'm just going to sit here and suffer in silence.
Okay,
Isn't that like, come on now.
Maybe it's a pride thing. Maybe it's just like I feel incompetent because I can't take care of myself.
I want to say, like, maybe this is your journey. Maybe this is your journey to learn to ask for help. And maybe you're being taken out of the game because you can no longer run your life by yourself and do for all. You have to learn how to receive.
And you got to know you're worth it, too.
Oh, my God. None of us think we're worthy. I am a reformed, unworthy thinker. Now I am worthy. But I'm telling you, yes. My God. Are you in my brain? I'm like, are you ready to take over the Rita show or what?
Exactly.
I'm like, what is going on? But no, you know what, Jeff? You are an amazing person because you are doing that for her. Even though she may not realize it, you are that exact person for her all the time. And I think that's absolutely amazing because that's what she needs.
Okay, every now and then I need a good nudge on the shoulder, but...
Oh, no. Quit talking. Every day. Not every now and again.
Oh, I do.
Every day. Because it's every day. You need to pick yourself up. Every day. You've got to find the courage and the energy to open your eyes. Every day. You have to find that deep down inside of you to even get out of bed. Every day, you got to figure out how to get in the shower. Every day, you got to figure out how you're going to put clothes on. Every day, you got to figure out how you're going to go out into the world. Every day, you got to figure out how you're going to still take care of your daughter. Every day, you still got to figure it out. So that, isn't it exhausting?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that exhausting? I'm exhausting just saying it. But that's what you're dealing with right now. So why don't you just give yourself a break and allow people to help in your healing so that you can move forward? And while they're helping you, you're actually helping them. Oh my God, you hear that sweet sound? I love that music. That is my music. I love it. I can dance around the room to that music.
It's kind of like jungle music, too.
I love it. Love it.
Who is that David guy?
Oh my God, David?
Who is that guy?
He's with Inform Nation. He's coming up at 2 o'clock.
Oh, hi, David.
His
nice
radio show.
black and white hat there.
Oh my God, it's awesome. These boys are into sports. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, you guys. It has been awesome thus far. Let's see how much we can educate Racheal Blaze.
At WHVR Digital Broadcasting, we love to hear from our listeners, no matter what the distance.
Jeff here from the United Kingdom. Love your shows, love the variety, and just keep it rolling.
Some of you may say he is all the way across the pond, but to us, he's right next door. WHVR Digital Broadcasting, we want to hear from you. Looking for help with your money? Maybe you're a new business, not sure where to begin with your accounting issues. Instead of taking chances with the IRS, why not come to us? Anderson Accounting offers tax solutions for your business, whether big or small, new or established. Let us help you with your accounting and tax needs. We give fresh ideas and outside-the-box solutions for all your accounting problems. Give us a call, 630-229-9884, or visit our website at AndersonAccountingCo.com. Helping companies reach their potential through careful planning, prompt service, and years of expertise. We are the solution. AndersonAccountingCo.com. 630-229-9884. The traditional light bulb, a groundbreaking invention in 1879. It's time we switch to longer-lasting Energy Star light bulbs. They're more efficient than old light bulbs, like a text message is more efficient than a carrier pigeon. And they cut down on our energy costs. Because in our own groundbreaking age, we deserve a light bulb that saves us some cash. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council. You need to quit smoking. You need the latest products and e-liquid. You need Delectable Vapors. Located just off Main Street in St. Charles, Delectable Vapors is family owned and operated and cares about your individual needs, not making a fast buck. Come visit Mike, Danny, and Jill at 504 East Main Street in St. Charles and see for yourself. Delectable Vapors carries top e-liquid brands like Cutwood, Five Ponds, High Seas, and Sick Boy. They even have their own premium juice line. Sit back and enjoy their awesome tasting lounge filled with new flavors, fully stocked and ready to serve your vaping needs. Delectable Vapors carries all the hardware and e-liquid you could ever need. Did I mention their top-notch customer service? Delectable Vapors in St. Charles, just off Main Street, or always online at delectablevapors.com. You need to quit smoking. Come see us and let's kick some hash. Ask yourself, when was the last last time I took a vacation? It's been a while, hasn't it? If you're looking for a well-deserved, peaceful getaway, then look no further than Vacation Home Renters Whitetail Lodge. Let the professionals at VacationHomeRenter.com help you with the vacation spot of your dreams, the Whitetail Lodge. This clean, cozy, and gorgeous cabin is a spacious 3,100 square foot, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath that is perfect for large families or entertaining friends. Did I mention it comes with an outdoor hot tub? Relax with modern luxuries like central air, wood-burning fireplace, Wi-Fi, enormous covered deck, and flat-screen TVs in every room. Just minutes from Terry Peak Ski Area and other popular attractions like Mount Rushmore and Custer State Park. Don't wait another minute to book the Whitetail Lodge and stay in the vacation home you're looking for. Visit online at VacationHomeRenter.com and select the beautiful Whitetail Lodge.
Have you heard about that crazy rap thing? There are millions of blogs on today's internet, but only Rita's CrazyRapThing.com can truly help empower you to be healthy and confident about how you look and feel right now. Independent distributor Rita Doman is someone who has always struggled with her weight and health, but made the decision to start living and not worry about her weight any longer. Visit Rita's CrazyRapThing.com and follow Rita's daily empowering blogs for tips on keeping you looking and feeling confident about yourself no matter what. You are worth it. You deserve to be treated with respect. Be empowered with confidence now and visit Rita's CrazyRapThing.com and let yourself off the hook. Know that you are good enough no matter how you look or feel. Girl, don't just sit there and think about it. Visit Rita's CrazyRapThing.com and make peace with your past. Go from this
doesn't look good,
to this.
Don't you look cute today?
Rita's CrazyRapThing.com.
You're listening to 24.7 The Stream, serving Chicagoland and the world. 247thestream.com.
Oh my gosh, welcome back. We have got a question in the house for Racheal Blaze. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, don't interrupt me. Just let me say the question. And then I want you to think about it quickly. No, I don't even want you to think about it. I just want you to respond. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So look at me. Put your phone down. Okay. You ready? And I want you to respond. As soon as I say it, whatever comes up for you, that's what I want to hear. All right?
Sorry, I just coughed on you.
Oh my God, quit apologizing. He loves your germs.
I just spit my germs on you.
He loves it. He loves it. He would bathe in it if he could. Come on now.
No, I hope not.
Aggie's like, you better move them, separate them. I've had about enough.
I know.
We're teasing Aggie now.
We love you, Aggie.
Oh my gosh. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay, so remember my instructions?
Yeah, you told me to listen.
Good. And then I want you to respond quickly, like
Okay.
right after. I don't want you to like think about it. I just want you to whatever it is. Okay, so here's the question because there's like 3 or 4 questions. Question number 1. Does it maybe make Racheal feel weak to let friends help? Because she's such a strong person and she's used to being a helper. What's your answer?
I don't think it makes me feel weak. It just makes me feel a little uncomfortable because I'm not used to it.
Why are you uncomfortable? Whatever comes up, just respond. Why are you uncomfortable?
Why is it uncomfortable? Because I'm not used to people doing anything for me.
Okay.
I've always been the survivor, always been the one who's fighting and does it herself.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. How long have you two been friends? And let me tell you, we've got, Aggie's in the house, Jeff Gooden's in the house, Racheal Blaze is in the house at www.247thestream.com, the Just Rita live radio show. And if you want to get into chat, because it's a great place to be, not even if, just get into chat. You just click on the little robot guy and then you're part of the conversation. And then you get to ask questions and all this kind of stuff. But Jeff, how long have you been friends with Racheal?
4 years.
How long?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. And so in the 4 years, have you just sat back and done nothing? Or has Racheal been the only one contributing to you?
Well, she's pretty much the one that got me out of a dark spot when I was, in that, going through that.
Oh, I got you. So Racheal was helping you get out of a dark spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so would it be fair to say that you want to reciprocate what she has given to you, you want to give back to her in her time of need?
Absolutely.
Yes. And how does that make you feel when she cuts it off and says, no, I am she-woman and I can do it all by myself?
Well, I can understand her point of view from it, but I just absolutely like to help her because she did it for me.
How does it, and how do you feel when you're able to, and where you're at now in your life, how does it make you feel to be able to give that back to her?
Great.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Don't you feel like you're worthy? Don't you feel like you have something to share?
Yeah.
Don't you feel like you're smart and powerful and you can conquer the world as well?
Yeah.
Because you get to help her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so how does that make you feel when she says no?
Well, it does hurt a little bit sometimes,
It hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Well, like I told you that one time, because this is very difficult.
Yeah.
I broke down and cried one day because I just felt like I wasn't helping.
Correct.
Enough.
Yeah. But you love her that much, right?
Right.
Absolutely. So how does that make you feel, Racheal, hearing that from Jeff?
Well, that kind of saddens me because I don't want anyone to feel bad.
Exactly. However, people are going to feel bad if you turn down their help, yes?
Yes.
And don't you feel worthy to receive their help?
Oh, of course.
Oh, my gosh, absolutely. Because not only, this is another way to look at it, too, since you're such a giver, right? Is that you're giving them that opportunity to feel good about themselves when you receive their gift. No matter what the gift is, you can still, in your mind, be a giver. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I know. Isn't this tough love? You weren't even expecting this, were you? No. But you know
I feel ganged up on. Dave, come help me.
But here it is. You're not being ganged up on. That's the thing. The thing is this, and you know me. You know me. You never get like a, squishy love recovery, conversation. It's like boom, boom, boom. Right hook, left hook. I don't box, but that's what I do in my brain. I'm like, Racheal. And you're like, oh my God, I can't take another hit. But here it is. This is why you're here, because you love it, because you know I'm going to be open and honest with you. You know that I'm going to share with you things that, that maybe you need to hear that you're not willing to hear for yourself. But if you've got somebody who loves you enough to show you, my biggest thing is that that you have got people who love you and want to support you and help you through this time of need. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got so much to offer, and there's so many things that you do for other people. You have to sit back and stop and let people feed into you, pour into you, give you what you need, because you are empty. Your tank is empty. That's why you're in the shape that you're in. Your tank is empty. There's nothing left. You have nothing left. It's empty. Now you've got to sit back, let people pour into you so you can be filled up again. Your body can heal and you can do what you need to do. And guess what? The reason why you're going through this is because you're going to help somebody else who's in your situation. You're going to be like, dude, get over yourself. I've been through it. I got it. You'll get it. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a reason. There's a reason why we all go through stuff. I've gone through a boatload of stuff. And I am here because I've gone through so much stuff, and I'm going through stuff, and I'm getting over stuff and realizing and understanding and getting it and going with the flow and accepting. My gosh, I had such severe asthma. I spent majority of my life in a hospital, majority of my life on steroids. My adult life. Not last year, but the year before, I was in the hospital. Not last year, but the 2 years before, the 2 full years, I was in and out of the hospital, in and out. And the last time it was December of 14, and they didn't think I was going to make it out that time. And my son was like, Mom, you've got to do something about yourself because you're going to die. I thought I was going to die, and my doctors thought I was going to die, because I wasn't responding to medication. And so with that being said, I had to pull my head out of my derriere and start making serious changes because I was literally killing myself. And now, of course, now that I've gone through what I've gone through healing over last year, I started picking up the bad habits again. And of course, my son again, a couple weeks ago, or maybe even a week ago, hit me with a 2x4 and said, Mom, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you pouring poisons back into your body when you know you're going to be dead? Because here's the thing. I watch Mob Wives. Do you guys ever watch Mob Wives? Oh my God. I love reality TV, but I got to cut out the TV because I'm now a millionaire mind. But Mob Wives, there's a woman on there, Big Ange. I love Big Ange. She is an amazing woman. She did so much plastic surgery to herself. She made herself look, totally different from everybody else. That's why they call her Big Ange. But she had a heart of gold. And when I watched the episode, she got diagnosed. She was done with the throat cancer, and she got diagnosed with the lung cancer that Wednesday. That Thursday, she actually died, physically died. And I was literally crying, and I couldn't understand it, but I loved her that much, and I didn't realize how much that had an effect on me because I'm 47, she was 55, and she's gone. So it's a morality thing. It's a reality check, slap in the face. And so I was talking to my son. I was like, I can't believe I'm crying over it. He goes, what? You're going to be dead in a few years. And I was like, what? He goes, Mom, look at you. You're pouring poisons back into your body. What do you think? You think you're going to live? You're not. I see you. You're going to be gone in a few years. You're killing yourself. And he goes, I can't watch it. He was getting really, really upset. Crying. Tears didn't fall down, but whenever I see that chin quiver and I see those tears starting to well up, I know I have hit a spot with my kid that is devastating for me. And so I realized, I'm like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal because, yes, I was yet again pouring stuff back into my body that my body cannot absorb or take. Otherwise, I'll be dead. I won't be able to breathe. I won't be able to function, and I will be dead. I will be that statistic of early 50s being dead. And what would the world do without just Rita, right?
Exactly.
So it's like, there it is. My kid was, looking at me, having a real conversation. Look, Mom, knock it off. You're acting like a jerk. Quit it. You're killing me. I can't worry about this anymore. Do something, or we'll just get all the poison. We'll just pour it down and we'll be done with it now because he can't stand it. So I was like, okay. So that's a thing for you. It's like, we've got to share this with you, hit you over the head with a 2x4 so that you are sitting back and allowing the healing, allowing people to pour into you so you can be feeling like you are worthy, you are getting the gifts that you deserve, you are letting everyone know, because you've said this, I don't know how many times today, you do for everybody else. Nobody ever does anything for you. You always do it all for them. Okay, then. Let people do something for you. My God. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm exhausted. I couldn't take it anymore. I was doing for everybody else. And, oh, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'm like, oh, my God, what about me? And then I got, my boiling point came to a point where it's like, look, we're done. So or get off the pot. And so I got off the pot. So, no, I didn't get off the pot. I pooped because now I'm letting people pour into me. I am allowing people to give to me because I never felt worthy of receiving from anybody else. Now I do. And I deserve it. I absolutely deserve it. And I'm so inspired by you. Tears are starting to well. So it's like, I want that for you. I want you to realize how important you are, how important your friends are to you, your daughter, your mother, your son, your family, your friends. You're important. Oh my gosh.
I'm just amazed. This was good.
This was good?
Despite all the pain.
I just gave out brilliant. You're telling me this is good?
This is awesome.
Oh my God.
Look.
I got a whole nother bag if you're ready.
But you know what? I do want to talk about something, Rita.
What would you like to talk about? Well, here, wait. Hold on. Before you want to talk about something.
Yep.
It's 1:18. I want you to read those affirmations
again?
Yes, again. Oh my God. What did we just talk about? Were you listening? Yes, again. And you're going to get to take those home.
Okay.
And you're going to read those every day.
I do have a
I don't care what you have.
affirmation posted on my door.
I don't care. It's obviously not working for you. Right?
Don't get me snorting.
Oh my God. My God. You know what? You know what's so funny?
Mm-hmm.
I was having a conversation with myself in the mirror this morning when I was getting ready, talking about what I was going to talk about. Like, I'm fired up. I am ready to go. And I was so proud of myself that when I walked into the seminar that I went to this weekend on Friday morning, my head was thick, the skull was thick. You know what I mean? The stress on my face was ridiculous. You know, my skull has thinned out so much. My face, I look younger. I feel fantastic. I'm just like, my energy level is through the roof. I mean, I can't even imagine what it looks like right now with you guys watching me. You're like sitting over there all scared, like, oh my God, if she makes any sudden moves, we have an escape route.
Oh, God, Rita, you are so funny.
But here's the thing. You know, that's the biggest thing. That's what I want you to grasp. It's like, oh my gosh, you can just by changing your mindset, just by changing the way you think. And I had to change a few things this weekend. I had to dig deep. Like, I bawled and I cried. I opened myself. I felt wounds that I forgot were even there. And I was like, oh my God, how is that blocking my entire life? Because I've been stuck forever and I got tired of being stuck. It's like, why can't I get past this? What is stopping me? And now I know. And I'm like, what? You know, it's like I had to do it. I had to do the work. And there's stuff that I had to get over. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm amazing. My brain, which I never thought I could get through this thick skull. Yes.
It is pretty thick.
It is thick. Not anymore. It's reformed.
I can see it's transparent.
Yes. So, yes, I'm not going to let you get out of it. So just go ahead and do it. And do it like you mean it. You both can do it.
I give thanks that I now...
No.
Affirm.
Look.
Affirm.
Okay, here's something, okay? We only have another, I don't know, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Okay. You know, you've got lupus, right? Mm-hmm. Are you enjoying it?
No, not at all. It sucks.
Are you in pain?
Yeah.
Does it hurt? Does it cause a lot of grief, heartache, and anguish?
Yeah.
Are you really pissed off?
I'm angry.
Does it suck?
Yes. Fuck lupus. Oh,
we can't say that. No. No, we can't. Not on my show. They're giving you a thumbs up, and I'm like, thumbs down. No.
That's my hashtag on Twitter. So.
I know it is.
Sorry, I had to go there.
Anywho, it's fine. It's just a word. Anyway, but here's the thing.
Word.
That's how you feel, right? You said the F lupus, yes? Mm-hmm. So why don't you say that affirmation like F lupus?
Okay.
Like, take control, woman. Take control.
Take control. Affirm to yourself. I give thanks that I now create vibrant health within my mind, my body, every day.
Okay, what's the next one?
Today, I am so happy to be alive, and I am truly grateful.
My God! Woo! Finally! Oh my God, that is so much. How do you feel?
Great.
Real good.
Isn't it amazing? Like, I can feel the energy. Like, I love it. It's amazing.
It is amazing. It's amazing.
Oh my God, don't go to that soft voice. Oh my God, I can't stand it. Keep that
I'm just
warrior.
softly.
You're not softly. There's nothing soft about you. You're a warrior, so just act like one. Quit it. Oh my God, that's what's killing you. You keep going to that, I'm all right. No, you're not. Come on. Be the warrior that you are. God, you were wearing the red hair. Act like it.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to have it, but
It doesn't matter. Oh my God, look at all these excuses. Do you
There's
hear?
not excuses.
Here's the funny thing, right?
That's like the woman thing. You
Here's-
never want to lose.
Wait a
Look,
minute.
I would rather lose hair on other parts of my body, but not my head.
Well, of course.
That would be great.
Anybody would want to lose hair in other parts of their body than their head.
That would be great.
Anybody would. But look, here's the thing. Think about cancer patients.
Yeah.
Think about children who lose their hair because they're going through cancer. Look about people who do the St. Baldrick's and they cut their hair and shave their head on purpose so that they can support cancer patients, cancer children who are going through it. Your hair's going to grow back. Who cares? Right?
I might be Joan of Arc by the time I come.
It doesn't matter. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter.
No, it
See,
doesn't
you
matter.
are
It's
so
just hair.
hung up on your looks. You can't see past the beauty that's deep inside you.
Okay, I can agree with you on that. Yes. I mean, I'm in an industry that's what they look for.
Okay, but you're not doing that anymore.
No, I know, but I miss it.
I think the
Rita.
other thing,
Yes, Jeff.
The
you have
blaze.
brilliance.
the
Yes.
blaze comes from her hair.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my
She thinks
favorite.
if
you know
she
what,
loses
though?
that, she's not Blaze anymore.
Okay, well then dye your eyebrows red.
I could do that.
She's got to realize she's Racheal
Blaze
Blaze right
inside
here.
her heart. Just Rita.
That's what I've seen ever since we met you the first day.
Oh my God. You know, Just Rita. I had to create Just Rita. I had to create the magnificent Rita that you all get to be a part of today. Aren't you? You know, you're welcome.
I'm excited.
You're welcome. But you know what? That took a lot. That took a lot of guts. That took a lot of shedding. That took a lot of getting over a lot of stuff. It took a lot of accepting my body for the way it is. Is it a little body? No. Is it a bigger body filled with energy? You want to know why it's so big? Because my soul is so big, I needed a bigger package to keep it all contained. I'm awesome. Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're not your hair. You're not Lupus. You're nothing of those things. Come on now. Oh my God, this is an amazing show. We're doing a lot of good work here today.
Rita, I do want to talk about something.
What do you want to talk about?
I do want to talk about because there's
Okay, what do you want to talk about? It doesn't matter because. Just tell me what you want to talk about.
medical marijuana,
Okay.
CBD oils. I'm having a tough time thinking about it. Everybody is suggesting it. Other lupus patients are having great success with it. I even Jeff showed me a video about a little boy who had, I don't remember what it was.
You name a type of seizure, and he was having it.
I know that. I know that. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he was like 7 years old.
Yeah, the
Dad.
father, the
Yeah.
dad, he is now divorced because the mother didn't want to deal with it all. And so he's taking care of the baby and he gives his child that medicinal marijuana. I think it's
Right.
like in a pill form,
Yeah,
an oil
it's an
form.
oil.
I can't remember. It
Yeah,
was drops,
something
I
like
think
that.
he said.
And his kid has not had any kind of seizures for quite some time. And he's getting his motor skills, writing, walking, talking. He's able to play at the park with the other kids. I know exactly what you're
Right.
talking about. So what's your dilemma?
Well, my dilemma is because I have a kids program, Blaze Kids, and I'm just worried how the parents are going to perceive that.
Oh my God. Again, here we go. Here we go.
I know I shouldn't be worried about
We're
it, but
always worrying about what other people think, right? Who cares that I'm in such severe pain that I can barely pick myself up? Who cares that I've got all these things going on? Why do the parents have to know what you're on? Are the parents actually looking at the itinerary of all your medications that you're taking on a daily basis?
no, I don't think so.
Are you doing it just to get high, or are you
No.
doing it because it's medicinal?
It's for medical.
Okay, so then what's your dilemma?
Well, I mean, I certainly don't smoke anything because I
It
have
doesn't
asthma.
matter. It doesn't matter.
It's going to help you.
It doesn't matter. Who cares? Are you doing it in front of the children? Are you
Oh,
doing
no,
it in front of the
absolutely
parents?
not. No.
Are you
I wouldn't
telling
even-
everybody, hey, look, I'm getting high today. I got a little boo-boo on my body and I don't feel good, so we're all going to get high. Are you doing it? Does anybody care when they get done with a hard day of work and they go down and slam a couple cocktails?
No, not at all.
What's your problem?
I guess I really
Don't have a problem. I am a problem solver. What else? What else you got? I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't ever have an opportunity to go to the Millionaire Minds seminar, which I found it was free for me. I found it on Facebook and I went. It was like divine guidance.
Oh, cool.
You will shift and change your entire life.
What is it?
I just got done telling you.
Well, tell me again. Look, I had a brain fog.
It's Millionaire Minds Experience.
Where is that?
I just was in Schaumburg. They have them all over the place.
Really?
You have to look it up. You got to go to Millionaire Minds events, and they'll tell you where all the other ones are. I don't know when it's come back to Chicago, but I'll tell you this. That's where I met Checo. Checo! I love that guy.
Love you, Checo.
Unbelievable. And so a lot of this that I'm sharing with you, I have a lot of, wisdom as it is. You already know that. But a lot else of what I'm sharing with you is a lot of things that really resonated with me in the seminar this weekend. That's why I get to share it with you. That's why I get to be this with you, because I want you to get yourself. This is what I'm all about, helping women look and feel confident. Men look and feel confident. It doesn't matter. How you are deep down inside is what you're going to resonate with everybody else.
It's very difficult. I know we've had all this positive talk, but I'm just gonna share and keep it real.
Yeah.
Some days it's very difficult to even look at myself.
And I believe you. I believe you. I get it.
It's not because I'm being mean to myself, but it's because I can't believe I went from this and now it's this.
Because you're hung up on that stuff. This is why this conversation that we are having is so important. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. This is bigger than you. Do you get that? This conversation that we're having is bigger than you. You are magnificent. You had a hot rocking body. You still do. You had a hot rocking face. Your hair is all, your makeup, you still do.
God, I haven't worn makeup in probably 6, 7, 8 months.
She doesn't get it.
No, I'm just saying.
Keel, do you have that 10 by 10 board that we have in the, like the big board to smack her upside the head? Do we have that still in the back? It's back there. It's like, oh my God.
No, I'm just saying. I've been out in public with no makeup on.
No, I'm not talking. It's not about the superficial stuff. I'm telling you, this thing is bigger than you even know. You are helping young women, young men. You are helping people who are sex symbols, just as you have been. Mm-hmm. To when you go through a transition, my gosh, somebody could be like this absolute gorgeous supermodel, superstar. They get into a car wreck. Their face is completely disfigured. They have to figure out how they're going to pick up the pieces. Yep. Yeah. Okay? You are that train wreck. We're going to call her a train wreck because really that's what it is, right? She's a train wreck, and we're trying to help her back to the station so that she doesn't get any more scathed. Mm-hmm. You have to figure out, you want everybody to know about lupus.
I do.
What are you going to do about it? How are you helping people? Because you can only sit and talk about your pain and the medicine and what it's about for so long until people are going to be like, I get it. Who cares? What are you going to do with it? How are you going to help people rise up? And even though they're going through what you're going through, how are they going to find the strength underneath the toenails buried deep down 6 more inches down to get up and still continue to live their life? Get what I'm saying?
I totally get what you're saying.
Oh my God. I'm
Rita, I've even talked to a couple people about starting a support group for children, because I think that children are highly affected by their parents or their loved ones that they see that are suffering from lupus or any type of illness at that point. I don't think there really are any major support groups for children. And so...
Exactly. Okay, so again, here we go again.
That would be my goal.
Right?
I just need to find a spot.
It doesn't matter where the spot is, but here we go again. If you can't get over yourself, how are you going to help these children? Answer me that question. Wait,
I'll tell you this.
Wait a minute.
I'll tell you this.
No, absolutely not. How are you going to help children if you're staying stuck right here?
I don't think I'm stuck, though,
I know.
Rita.
You don't think you're stuck because you're the one in your
I'm
head.
stuck, but I don't think I'm stuck.
You are.
I think I'm having a very difficult time dealing with the fact that I went from healthy to now I have all of these other...
Well, really, here's the thing. You're not really having a difficult time because you've been sick like this for 6 years.
But this is far worse.
Yeah.
The last 8 months have been far worse than
they
the
have.
6 years.
Absolutely, they have. However, you are on a journey to learn something so that you can be bigger than anybody else in this, so you can help them get through it. How are you going to help children get over themselves and get up and still look in the mirror and go to school, still do what they have to do? How are you going to help them if you are being stuck right where you're at? You've been stuck like this now for a few months.
I don't think I'm really stuck, though, Rita.
You know what? Here's something.
I have really good days.
I drink 2 bottles of wine a night.
Huh?
But I'm not an alcoholic. I can stop anytime I want. I'm not really an alcoholic. I can drink and drink and drink, but I'm not really an alcoholic. I can stop anytime I want.
Denial.
Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. And I don't mean to be so but here it is. This is the thing. We've been having this conversation for as long as I know, since December. It's been the same conversation. How many times have you had the same conversation, Jeff?
I've lost count.
Be honest.
Lost count.
Okay. How long has it been going on for?
I don't know. What about... Well, since it's gotten really bad.
How long? Be honest. Don't worry about her hurting her feelings. She needs to hear it. She knows we love her. It's coming from a place of love. So
I'd say about 1.5 years at least.
Okay. So you've been having this conversation with Jeff for this long. We've been having this conversation for sure since December. So you're not stuck? And how are you going to help the kids if you can't get past the beauty from before to the beauty right now? What makes you think the beauty that you were before is more important than the beauty that you are right now? That's a very good question. You're welcome. I would like to hear that answer.
Are you asking me?
I am asking you.
Repeat that question.
Why do you think the beauty before is more important than the beauty that you are right now? I know. You're welcome. Again.
Oh, you're going to make me cry, Rita.
That's very good. I want you to tell me. That's you to tell me.
That's a good release.
That is a good release. I would like you to tell me that. Why is that beautiful person from before more important than the beautiful person that you are right now? I want to know.
I'm not going to run out on you if you're honest. You're stuck.
I want to know.
You just become accustomed to people looking and feeling a certain way about you. And then when a drastic change happens, it becomes difficult for me. It becomes very difficult for me to understand what's happening, why it's happening, how it's happening, what comes next. And when people see you, it's not where they've seen you before.
Okay, so I really want to thank you for being open and acknowledging and being absolutely truthful and bearing yourself open right now, because that's what we're talking about here today. This is the conversation that we're talking about, because that's what stops you. This is your fear, and this is what stops you. This is what keeps you in this conversation. There's all these wonderful things that you want to do, but you're stuck. And so now you are open and you're feeling that emotion. You're feeling that pain, that emotion, because you've been a bombshell grabbing all the attention, making the money. And now you don't feel worthy because you look this way. But you know what? You are more worthy this way than you could ever be this way. Because let me tell you, as we grow old, we all lose our physical looks. We get old and wrinkly and saggy. Right? Right? Your boobs are no longer perky. They're down to your ankles. Right? And if you've got big boobs, you know that they're past. And sometimes we trip over them. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's true.
I wonder if guys get saggy too.
Guys do get saggy.
You know what? I told you that one day.
Guys do get saggy. Yeah, right? Guys get saggy. They're just like boobs. When they're young, they're perky and they're vibrant. They're living where they're supposed to be. And as age marches over your body, then they start to like drop. You're like, dude, I can't hold it up any longer. You're like, all right, go ahead and let go. You know what I'm saying? It's natural. It's normal. But the thing is, here it is. This is the part that intrigues me the most and intrigues listeners the most, is that you have experienced this lifestyle. And now you're transitioning into a different life. You're transitioning into a different lifestyle. You're doing different things. You are maturing. You're growing. You're realizing that it's not about the looks. It's not always about the money. It's about something bigger than that. And you know what? Our youth is struggling desperately. And they need somebody who's like, dude, look, get over yourself. Look at me. You've got all the evidence in the world that you are some hot bombshell. I don't know what your problem is. Like, look, honest to God, this is what I look like. I love your pictures. They're amazing. But you know what? I see that person in those pictures and you right now, today. I don't need to physically see all the makeup and the tight body and the high heels. I don't need to see all that to know who you are. And people, if they don't see it, then they're not your friends and they shouldn't be around you. They're energy suckers. And they take and take and take and take and you give and you give and you give. It's exhausting. Yes?
Yeah. She's had people run out on her ever since she's,
God, everybody's had somebody run out on you. You know what I mean?
I flat out told her, I said, well, you're stuck with us. So.
Oh, my God. She'd be like, thank you for the warning.
I know.
But you guys are amazing. So it's so funny. But yeah, honest to God, it's like, that's it. It's like, oh my gosh, you have people around you. You just need to open your eyes, open your mind, open your heart and see what is literally around you. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this lifestyle is so much better. It's less goddamn pressure. Right? Mm-hmm. Do you know how exhausting it is to make sure that you wake up before everybody else so you're like this hot bombshell? It's like, what? Everybody
takes
wake
a lot
up
of
like
work.
that? Oh my God. It's exhausting. You know what I mean? Why don't you let the inner beauty out so you don't have to wear so much makeup?
I don't wear makeup anymore.
Oh my God. It's not about the makeup. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
When people meet me now, they see me in the raw, so it's not like
about the makeup. It's not about the makeup. It's not about that. I'm just saying, let people see you for you. What? Are you a better person when you have nothing going on and you're a bombshell? Are you a better person that way? Are you a better person? Or are you a better person here going through this? Or are you always the better person? What are you?
I think I'm always the better person.
Okay, so does it matter whether you're dialed up or you're being true to you? Does it matter?
No.
Does it matter what other people think of you?
No.
Okay. And that's what you're going to share with people that you're going to help and support. That's what makes you you. That's what makes Racheal Blaze. Take that red hair. If you're going to lose it, lose it. Who cares? You know what I mean? Create the blaze around you. Be on fire wherever you go. Leave the blaze going when you walk away. Like, God damn, what the hell was that girl? That was Racheal Blaze. Jeez, I love just saying her name. Racheal Blaze. That's like, oh my God, Racheal Blaze is my friend. I'm like, you know Racheal Blaze. She's that MMA girl. That's my friend, Racheal Blaze. People are like, who the hell? What? I'm like, you're from? Yeah.
She knows I brag about her all the time.
Oh my God, come on now. So there it is,
kind.
Right? I mean, honestly, it's bigger. This whole thing is bigger. And this is the thing, like women, it affects a lot of women. 90% is women that it affects. So you're talking to women who already beat up on themselves, who already feel bad about themselves, who already don't feel like they're worthy enough because they're doing all these things to look good for people. Mm-hmm. And then you get slapped with the lupus thing. You know what I'm saying? That's like one more thing. And here's your opportunity to rise to the occasion and be like, look, dude, that happened to me too. And they're like, what? No, it didn't. I have it. You don't look it. I know. I look fantastic. And this is what I did. Oh my God, I totally see it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you've got in front of you. But you have to walk the journey. You're the one who has to walk through and get through that barrier. You have to be able to look in the mirror. What, Jeff?
Your symbols of the phoenix. You got to kind of think about that.
Exactly. I mean, come on now. You're Racheal Blaze. Say it with me. I'm Racheal Blaze.
I'm Racheal Blaze.
There you go. Say it with conviction. Right? Say it with conviction.
Hey, Steve.
Say it.
I'm Racheal Blaze.
I'm Racheal Blaze.
I'm Racheal Blaze.
Oh, my God. I'm Racheal Blaze. Oh, my God. I'm just Rita.
On it.
Like, everybody knows who I am. There's, like, no mistake. Nobody forgets me. It's like, I make sure my stamp is on it. And people are like, oh, my God. I'm like, I know. What's going on? Rita.
It's just Rita.
Hello. I know, right?
Now there's one other thing.
Okay.
I have been told to file for disability.
Okay.
And I'm so fighting that because I feel like if I've got 2 arms and 2 legs, I should be working doing something.
Oh, my God. Again, get over yourself.
I know, but it's getting to a
Wait
point.
a minute. Okay, hold on now. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Do you have a child to take care of?
I do.
Is it very, very difficult for you to get up and get to work?
It's getting
Answer
there.
me the question.
It's getting there,
Get me
yes.
answer the question, truthfully. Yes.
Yes.
Is it hard for you to stand in front of people when you're having a flare?
Yes.
Okay. Is it very painful for you? How many hospital visits have you had just in the last few months?
3 or 4.
Okay. So what you're saying is you're in a pain enough to where you're actually being admitted into for treatment
Yes.
in a hospital, yes?
Yes.
I've got 2 arms and 2 legs, but you know what? I do what I can. Mm-hmm. Okay? I know people who are on disability. It's not a bad thing. So again, you need to get over yourself. You have a child to think of. It's very, very difficult for you to support yourself and your child. So you have to do the next best thing. And sometimes getting on disability it's not bad. Who cares? You have the opportunity to stay at home and heal and take care of what you need to. And somebody's actually paying you for it. I wish I was that sick and I could do that. Just so I can collect a paycheck, right? I don't want to be in your shoes. Ever.
It's such a tough choice, but it's getting to that point where it's hard to lift things. It's hard to get out of bed. Like, I mean, Jeff called me twice, and I'm like, Jeff, I'm not ready to get out of bed yet.
Why is this a problem? I don't understand why you're having so many difficulties with these struggles.
Let me explain. That's the survival mode of like, I've got to do this. It's almost like the squirrel collecting all the nuts before the winter comes.
So here's my question. Here's a good question. This is something to ponder and think about. If you want to be a squirrel, you can chew on this nut. Right?
Yeah.
So say you're proud and you're pride and, you know, I'm Racheal Blaze, I can do it all, right? And so you keep plugging along and going to work and you're exhausted and all of a sudden things get really bad, get really worse, and then you're no longer here. And who's supporting your daughter?
Nobody.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
All you had to do was fill out the form and do what you needed to do so that you can be home to get the medical care that you require to get healthy. Nobody said you have to be on disability forever. You see what I'm saying? You got to look at things at different perspectives. You know, put yourself in your daughter's shoes, watching you trudge through, and then you end up getting so sick where you don't make it through the woods, right? Mm-hmm. Where is she? How is she feeling? I saw what she looks like on Facebook. So put yourself in her shoes. What would it be like? What would you say to her? How would you respond to her and say, "Look, I get it. I love you. But I just felt my pride was more important." How would that make you feel?
Pretty bad.
I know. This is tough love.
Pretty bad.
This is tough love. And I do love you. I want you to know that. But I want you to also take care of yourself. And I want you to do things that, you know, you need to do for you. You have been suffering. I've been watching it for a long time. So when's enough enough? When do you stop and say, look, I got to take care of me? It doesn't make you any less of a person. And just because you're on disability, it doesn't make you any less of a person. It makes you a smart person because you're doing what you need to do. See what I'm saying? You're amazing. I wish I had Kleenex. Oh, my God. But this is awesome because how do you feel right now?
It's overwhelming.
It is overwhelming. But how do you feel? Do you almost feel like a sense of relief? Like somebody is like giving you the permission to be human?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It does, doesn't it?
I forgot what it's like to be human.
Well, yeah, because we're superheroes. And we can do whatever we need to do, right? Mm-hmm. We can fly over houses and mountains and pick up all the groceries at one time and cart them in. And you know what I mean? It's so much fun not asking for help because we have to do all the heavy by ourselves. Mm-hmm. God, it's so much fun. I love it. I love getting bruises and scratches and being breathless because I had to do it all myself. Right?
It's like I don't know how to describe that part, but it's just, I guess it's to the point where it's like, wow, this is what it is. And grasping that this is the way it's going to be for a little while.
Yeah.
Not
exactly.
forever. It's just a period of time.
It's temporary. Mm-hmm. It's a transition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doesn't guys look ridiculous when they have to be so big and macho and they have to carry everything themselves? And you're like, dude, just give me a bag and I'll help you up. No, I could do it. And they're dropping it and they're like, oh my God. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, just give me a bag. You know what I mean? It'll be easier. But that's what you're doing. You're like, I got it. I got the muscles. I can do it. It's like, oh God.
I'm a feisty redhead.
Cry me a river. So. You're not feisty. You're not feisty right now, but you can be feisty again.
I can be.
But you're not right now. But here, I think today was a big start. I think today was an enlightening conversation. Mm-hmm. I am so grateful that you were here, Jeff, because I like you. Aggie, you're quiet. I mean, actually, she's not quiet. I mean, I couldn't even talk over her. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But no, this is something that, this is the stuff. This is what I love about the show is that we can get deep into stuff. Like, we're not done with this conversation by a long shot. So I welcome you guys both back in and we can talk about it further, talk about your progress, what you're doing, the changes that you're making. Do you know what I'm saying? Because too many people don't feel like they have an outlet. Too many people feel exactly how you feel, how I used to feel. Mm-hmm. I no longer feel that way. I do not take on those beliefs any longer. But you can change your mindset and change the way you feel and look and everything and keep moving forward.
Rita, I learned through this process that there are certain emotional steps that you go through at Lupus.
Yeah.
So there's mourning, there's grief, there's anger, there's why me.
Of course.
I didn't even know that.
If you have a good best friend to tell you to pull your head out of your derriere, you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, nobody wants to sit you know what? If you want to just sit in a mud puddle and slap snot all over you, then those people will come right away. They will. You'll have droves of those people and you'll be stuck forever. But if you have somebody who's like, dude, you're better than that, get out of the puddle. You're done. You're done. Because you've got more to do. You're not going through this by chance. You're going through this on purpose. You have something to learn and you definitely have a lot to teach. And you are going to change the lives of so many people going through this because you are the personality that you are. You already have a following. You already have kids that you help with bullying. You already do all those things. So don't give up on yourself now. Don't give up on your kids now. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Be Racheal Blaze.
Be Racheal Blaze.
All right. What is the thing you guys are talking about for May 1st?
May 1st would be... let me look
Jeff, you could just jump in if you know the information.
I'm not quite sure on all of it.
Oh.
I know it's a walk.
I got it right here. It is a 5K walk for Lupus by lupusofamerica.org. The information is there. If you want to participate and join my team, it would be Blaze, I believe it's Team Blaze Warriors.
Mm-hmm. Team Blaze Warriors. So are you a warrior now?
I am a warrior because I'm about to face a 5K walker race, and I'm
you're a warrior because you're a warrior, right?
Yes, I am.
2x4, anyone?
I know. 2x4. I've had plenty of those today.
Okay,
but yeah, it's a Chicago Walk to End Lupus. Now it's obviously you can find all the information on lupusofamerica.org.
Okay, and your name again is Team
Blaze Warriors.
Warriors.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me make
because I'm going to participate. Just Rita's going to participate. I'll be at the 5K. I'm going to sign up for it. I'll be on your team. I'll wear purple.
Oh, that's awesome.
On my body, but not in my hair.
Yeah, they said...
Unless I'll wear purple with a hairspray, but that better come out.
Oh, mine's temporary, so it comes out.
It's definitely temporary.
You spray it every day?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
It's May 1st at the Montrose Harbor. And that's in Chicago.
Okay. And then what was the other thing? What is this thing about you're talking about
It's
in
a
March?
launch party, March 16th in Chicago.
Okay.
That is going to be from 6 until 8 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And that includes a free drink, appetizers, and obviously you get to meet everybody. I'm trying to bring a couple of MMA fighters to show some support because...
So March 16th, what day is that?
March 16th is on a Wednesday because it's the day before...
I might be able to do that.
St.
I think
Patrick's
maybe I'll
Day.
show up and Just Rita will be in the house. Whoop, whoop.
Woohoo! That would be
then
awesome.
I'll support you there if you're, we'll do that together if you want.
Yeah.
And I will recruit MMA people to
That would be awesome because...
knock the snot out of you when you're feeling sorry for yourself.
Exactly.
I love that stuff.
Dave needs to come.
Yeah.
She wants me to teach her Tai Chi one of these
his
days, so maybe I'll just do it then.
Forgive me.
Oh my
I'm
God, for
sorry.
sure. It'll be awesome. It'll
He
be
has
awesome.
the coolest name, but I can't
Oh my gosh, Keel.
Keel.
He's Irish. Come on now.
I know, and I'm Irish too, so I'm like,
oh, crime
damn
at
it.
Green River.
good crimery.
My gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you so much, Racheal Blaze, for being in the house.
Team
and then
Blaze
you've got
Warriors.
Jeff Gooden. What?
Team Blaze Warriors.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you for my chat world out there. Cindy, as usual. Checo, you are awesome. Inform Nation.